Y'all, this Conrad Layn here. I have another wealth building idea for you guys to add some additional income to your Turo business. Stay tuned. I'm about to share the archive with you, but this is what it is, guys. So what you guys can do right off the bat is start implementing and acclimating towards real estate, but VRBO or Airbnb or other sites that are similar to Airbnb or VRBO, where people rent out their homes to other guests, similar to Turo, where Turo we share our cars with guests. Same thing with Airbnb and VRBO is very, very similar. So this is the idea, you guys. Think of this. You guys should actually start getting to know and becoming friends with local Airbnb or VRBO or hosts that rent their houses out to guests. And this is the reason why. If you do this, create your own business card, create your URL, put your URL, your Turo host URL code and link on the business card on the flyers. Give it to the Airbnb host, and actually, and in this way, when they have bookings with tenants, the tenants, since they're new to town typically, or someone renting from them, they can actually contact you and book a trip through you. And even if the Airbnb host or VRBO host already have cars on the Turo platform, or even if they decide, hey, I just want to use my own cars, why pay you? They could do that, but what you have to say is that, yeah, that's true. But with me, you'll always have extra vehicles. So even if the Turo host, even if the VRBO host or the Airbnb host says, hey, I'm gonna add 1 or 2 cars on myself. Okay, cool. But let me give you 2 more cars. So you'll always have an extra amount of cars because I'm a Turo host who has multiple cars. That's the goal. So regardless if the Airbnb host or VRBO host already has a Turo profile or decides they want one, that's good. Help them with it. That's cool. No problem. But hey, how about this? In addition to that, you'll have some extra cars. So when you have multiple bookings, you can actually add my profile, and you can give my business card, give my flyers, and help people find my profile and send me business, and that makes you look good too. And because I'm a professional Turo host, I have great cars that'll increase the experience of your house listing, and now I can actually benefit and earn income because you have a house, and I can add my cars to your house. This is great, and a great way you find these people is a lot of different ways, actually. One of the ways is simply you can sign up to VRBO or Airbnb or any site like this that rents homes out to people and just start sending people messages that way. Just sign up yourself like you're a regular customer. Next, you go on Instagram, you see all day people marketing their houses for Airbnb and VRBO. Go on Google, their listings typically pop up. You just put in your area, Airbnb or VRBO, it pops up, test it out. Use the search engine, use Google in your city or municipality or country. Next step, you can actually go ahead and just start kind of like going on Google or search engine and start actually just putting in like different cities or different cities within your state, and you start contacting these people, and you might be surprised. You might be able to add on delivery fees and all type of different ways. So even if the Airbnb host or VRBO host is not close to you, they can actually become it doesn't really matter, because they can actually go ahead and allow and start marketing your business. So even if you have to deliver the car, you just make some more money because now you're charging delivery. And even if you do charge delivery or not, it doesn't really matter, because at this point you can actually go ahead and just simply like bring the car to them. This is a great way, even if you don't own real estate, even if you're not at that point, you can use other people's real estate to start earning income yourself, because these Airbnb hosts and VRBO hosts are very similar to us. A Turo host, they want to give their guests a great experience. They want to be 5-star hosts. They want to be par hosts on their platforms. Seriously. So one way to do this is that they can only have so many cars. So why not add a Turo host like myself, like Conrad Layn, or like you watching me right now? If you're a Turo host now or going to be a Turo host in the future, why not add you and have some extra inventory, extra choices? Because maybe they have some cars, right? But maybe the guests don't like their cars. Maybe they'll like Conrad Layn's better. Maybe they'll like yours better. Doesn't matter. The point is, it does not hurt to try. Yes, you'll get a lot of no's. Who cares? Get used to saying no's. Get used to people saying no to you. Get used to eating no's every single day, and get used to having no's in your diet. That's a part of business. People will say no to you, but the yeses outweigh the no's once you get the yeses. You just have to go through a lot of no's to get the yeses typically. So at the end of the day, like I said before, if you're a Turo host, and it doesn't matter if you have good credit, bad credit, if you're a superstar, all-star, no stars, if you're a bad host, good host, poor, rich, doesn't matter. If you're doing well on Turo, if you're not doing well, if you have a stale listing and you haven't got a booking for years or for days, doesn't matter. If you're a host who gets bookings back to back and you're a superstar, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is an extra strategy that Conrad Layn's sharing with you I am real estate licensed. I have been insurance licensed as well for over 8 years, and I might know a thing or two. I'm not perfect, but I just want to share as much as I possibly can to help you guys earn as much income as possible. And that's another way you guys can earn income. Recap. If you're a Turo host, or if you're becoming a Turo host, or thinking about becoming a Turo host, consider joining VRBO or Airbnb, signed up as a customer, so you can actually start reaching out to Airbnb hosts or VRBO hosts, or start an Instagram account and find people on Instagram, find Airbnb hosts and VRBO hosts on YouTube. A lot of them have channels, so they try to market their properties, and that way you can actually contact them directly, get their contacts, send them an email, send them a message, get their contacts, their listing, and you start contacting them directly and say, hey, I'm a Turo host, I am professional, I can actually, not only I understand you because we're one of the same, we both want to give our guests a good end user experience, and I realized that you guys basically want to earn as much income as possible. How about I add my inventory to your houses, my fleet, and you can use my fleet and I can have them parked there, which is another great way to start getting free parking if you need it. But even if you don't want free parking, that doesn't matter. The point is that when you have guests that are out of town that need a cool car and need everything in one-stop shop, you have my cars available. And even if you decide to add your own cars to Turo platform, or even though you decide to bring your own cars on, you have at least extra cars to really make your guests happy, because hey, maybe they like your cars, but maybe they'll love my cars, or maybe they don't love my cars, maybe they'll just like your cars. But it does not hurt, sir or ma'am, to have my cars in addition. And here's my business card, here's my flyer, so you give it to all your guests. Here's an email with my URL code. You can give it to all your guests as well, so that they can find my profile. And if they already have a Turo profile, that's great. If they don't have a Turo profile, I can help them, walk them through on how to sign up. It's pretty easy. And that's about it. So that's a great way to get into it. So if you are a struggling Turo host, or if you're a super successful Turo host, doesn't matter. This is a strategy that you could really add some additional income to your Turo business by becoming friends and becoming well acquainted and acclimated with VRBO hosts or Airbnb hosts. And we keep hearing the phrase that Turo's the Airbnb of cars. Why not just connect the bridge? And hey, okay, I'm a Turo host, you're Airbnb host. How about we do business? And every time your guests book a booking and reserve your house, my cars are right there too, and they could book my cars as well. That's another wealth building opportunity for you and for them. Like, subscribe, share, you guys. Hope you guys enjoy that. More content to come. Love you guys. I'm here just hanging out. Look at this beautiful. Look at that, people. Sometimes you work, so it's just good to take time to look at the beauty around you. That's how you guys do it. I believe in you guys. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad Layn out. Peace.